It's your boy K Murda, A.K.A. BBO Flop. I'm coming to your block. Shout out to RoseAboveIt Podcast. It's their first episode, and it's lit. Everything can go. So tune in, you heard?
This is the first episode of RoseAboveIt Podcast. Happy to be here, y'all. Happy to be here. Turn up. We here. So I'm here. My name's T Rose with my boy Loud. Go ahead, Loud. What's introduce
you? You already know what it is. Your boy Loud. You know, repping Plug. You already know what it is.
Plug. Go ahead, Philly.
Hey, it's Philly. What's up?
And I got my special guest, my guy, K Murda, A.K.A. Young Flock.
That's a fact. It's your boy K Murda. Act like you know though. It's your BBO boys is in the building. I got a couple of my guys with me in the cut. Feel me? They can't roll no doobies up because we inside and it looks pretty in here. So
I hear
we
that.
ain't gonna violate.
Yeah, word. Don't get us kicked out on our first day, boy. We need this spot.
We ain't gonna do that.
Yo, special shout outs to PJ and Denzel for on the camera work. Shout out to y'all for real. Thank you for being here.
And shout out to Blue Door Gallery for being our sponsor, letting us use this
Word,
space.
13 Riverdale Avenue. Thank you so much. And Yonkers. Yo, so Philly, what's the art on your chest, baby?
All right, so art on my chest. I feel like it's important that we check in with each other. Sometimes like things go on in our lives that we always supposed to put on. You're always supposed to keep on going, and it's important to just check in with everybody and find out, well, how was your week? And so thanks for asking me, what's the art of my chest? How's my week? My week has been pretty poppin', so I'm here with you guys. It's like the highlight of my week, our first episode. Yesterday, I had my first young moms group, so I'm running a group for young moms out here in Yonkers. It'll be we did it on a Tuesday, we'll be doing it every Thursday, first and third Thursdays, so that was pretty dope. And what did I do on Monday?
Empowering, super empowering.
Yes.
These young ladies, I know you always do big on that out there.
Dope for her.
So that was dope. So that was that's the art on my chest right now, is those pretty dope things that happened to me this week.
Let me get mine off my chest. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. This joint has been a blessing, but it's been super stressful too, man, especially on my pockets, man.
It's regular.
Yo, all this equipment ain't cheap. You know, all this stuff, it runs. I'm happy, man. I'm happy to finally be. I'm happy we doing this. I got my man Shaq with us. Go ahead, boy.
Art on my chest. I've been having a productive, good week. Can't even lie. Just being with you guys, just here, on this podcast. It's something really, really special, and I've been waiting for this ever since you told me about it. Just happy to be here.
It took some time, yo. We finally made it.
For real.
It took a lot of time. Okay, we happy to have you, boy. For real.
Yeah, let me say the art on my chest.
What's the art on your chest, boy?
You feel me? I'm happy to be here. I had a good week. I just came off tour with a Jamaican artist called Black Rhino. We was in Buffalo and Buffalo and Cleveland. And a couple months ago I was on the jail floor praying, and now I'll be on tour, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man.
I've got to start somewhere.
I've been watching you, boy. You've been grinding since first day out, man. You got a couple. You got what? You released how many? 3 joints since you've been out?
Yeah, I put out 3, but we got more. I got way more. It's just timing and promotion and stuff like that. This is chess, not checkers, so I can't just give everybody everything.
I hear that. 100%. Yo, since you've been out, you been watching interviews and everything?
Yeah, I keep up.
Did you get a chance to see Tekashi's on 105?
Yeah, I seen it.
How you feel about the young brother?
That's my guy.
I rock with him. You feel me? Like, I respect everybody grind, cause he's in a gang and I was in a gang, so I'm still affiliated, but it's I understand, cause he just trying to put on for his people, and ultimately I would wish I could get to the point where he's at, so I can't hate on him.
But do you think he's the hottest rapper in NYC?
I think Cardi B the hottest rapper in NYC.
What? Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a Cardi B person, though. You gotta understand,
I like Cardi B too.
That's big. I brought her out.
Shaq, you have something to say, Shaq?
You did. She was in one of your videos.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's before she.
I seen that. I seen that. Video.
Was that what you was? Who was in that video? Was Slimmy?
Yeah, it's me and Slim.
Yeah.
And a bunch of the guys. All the guys that's in that video was in jail now.
So Cardi. I'm telling you.
I mean, I'm saying as hot. I mean, like numbers wise. I mean, being talked about. Other than her, is him, and that's real. Like, I mean, you talk about the DV case with Fab. That's hot too. If you want to talk about it, like,
that's true.
I'm talking numbers. You feel me? Like, she done win gold. Feel me? Videos is busting. Everybody talking about her. She's pregnant with Offset. She hot. Like, everybody talking.
Yeah, she's definitely hot.
I'm telling you, dog. Even though, although your man got 6 tracks on the Hot 100 Billboard. Bro.
Oh, okay. I just want to point.
He did,
yeah,
but the thing I got. I'm telling you, I like Tekashi as I think he's super marketable. I think he's different. But real talk, he don't got not one song that's over 2 minutes. His whole album, 13 songs, is 27 minutes total. Yeah, like that's a SpongeBob episode is longer than a Tekashi album. You understand that? Like that's crazy. But I mean, yeah, he's knocking in the club, super knocking. But he definitely ain't. He's top 5 as far as hot, but he ain't better than a lot of artists that's out in New York.
Let me come clean here. I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is one of the best rappers in not our generation, but in the generation right now. And let me say this: he's different. I don't think he's lyrical, but his music is fire.
It is.
Day 69. That was, mind you, this man do not have no promos, no people, shouting his album out. He did it all, literally almost by himself.
Can you name one hot Tekashi bar from the album?
Blicky got the stiffy.
That's not even a bar. I mean, it's a bar, but it's not. That's
I know he like that.
That's not even.
6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that.
That don't even rhyme. You kidding me?
We not in a day and age where bars is not making it, bro. If you come out as a rapper, you trying to go bar for somebody, you is not getting on.
But I'm just saying, what is that? Where's the talent at then in rapping? Because if that's the case, I could be a rapper. Just give me a hot beat. I could say anything and make it hot.
But Trifton, let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. You got A-Boogie and Don Q. Who's getting more shine?
A-Boogie.
Oh, okay.
Don
and who?
Rap better.
But Don Q can still rap though.
I don't think,
okay. But who gets more shine though?
I don't think 6ix9ine's a better rapper than Don Q.
Not at all.
And that's the
not at all. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like it's not. I'm not saying it's always about bars, but A-Boogie got a way better flow than Don Q to me. A marketable flow.
What?
He does. He sells.
He commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely, like
6ix9ine commercial too.
Yeah.
I don't really have nothing to say about 6ix9ine. I mean, I feel like his music don't really speak to me. If it's in my car, I'm knocking it. I'm pretending like I know the words just because I'm in my car. But I kind of feel like it don't move me. Who he is, I mean, I watched a lot of his interviews, and I like the fact that he gives back to his community. That's something that I have a lot of pride in, is giving back to the community. He talks about, he was like, Drake had that video, God's Plan, giving money out to people, but he's like, I've been doing that. And nobody don't have to see that, nobody don't have to know, but that's what I do. And I thought that was pretty dope.
No, it is. It's fire. And you're charitable too as well.
I've been doing that.
Yeah, because you got you just had a sneaker charity.
Yeah, for the homeless.
Like what made you want to do that?
Cause I just came home and I ain't have much, you feel me? So it's like, imagine somebody that been homeless, they don't got nothing. So
yeah.
We was on the type of time like we gotta do something to help the people, so we just started off with something for the homeless. We gonna go back to the kids. That's our next move. And
the funny thing is, I seen the sneakers and they ain't like no Payless sneakers. You got a lot of foreign feet on there.
Old, like right now everybody on the red bottoms and the Giuseppe's and the Balenciagas, like the old Gucci's and 08. It's like I'm gonna give them up because I ain't gonna wear them. Feel me?
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Was there a non-profit organization you work with when doing this, or is this?
I'm from the Soul. He give out like sneakers to the homeless, and then we taking half of them and we just gonna send it to Haiti. And you got people in Haiti like that's messed up. Feel me? You know how that be. I mean, so everybody need a pair though. I mean, VBO Flock, we gonna save the day.
Yeah, for sure. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was one of the dopest things I seen, because you don't see a lot of young brothers giving anything away anymore. You know what I'm saying? They nobody gives handouts, nobody looks for charity, nobody looks to help people unless it's on camera. I feel like you do a lot of stuff off camera too. You also do stuff at your school, right? At
University I was doing it before the fall. You know what I mean? But yeah, breast cancer, pink and white basketball game. Like raise money and donate it to like American Breast Cancer Foundation, because my mother, like when I was younger, she had a scare that she had breast cancer, and I was like 11. I'm like, yo, I gotta get a job. I'm about to lose my mom. But she was like, nah, she good. So, I started raising money for that. Then we was doing the March of Dimes, and that was for babies. We was raising money for the babies, the sick babies. Mm-hmm. Then I started to Stop the Violence with DJ Self, because we was going through a bunch of me and my friends was going through like a bunch. This is right before I got indicted, so I put it together with him. I got indicted 2 days before I got arrested, and I made the girl I was with at the time run it. Feel me? So like he went off and did his own tour with the Stop the Violence State to State when I was arrested. Which when I run into him, I'm gonna ask him about that.
How was it working with DJ Self?
He ain't do much. I remember I got locked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he ain't really do much for me, you know. Like he shouted me on the radio a couple of times, but if I got the opportunity to work with him, it would have been a different story. But I got arrested, so it was more like in the girl that I was with hands, you know. And she not gonna like do what I do. You feel me? Like she got to do what she do. So. And everything is in my head. Like I put it on paper, but the way I want to run the show is in my head. So, it was great though. I heard it was great. He was shouting it out on the radio. I was in the South, I was hearing him. So,
yo, do you still do things at Bridgeport, right? To this day?
Yeah, I got UB Grammys on the 20th. Like I started that for the kids, like for the students, because there's gonna be students that. Like they don't make the dean's list or no honor roll or nothing, but they still go to school, you know what I mean? And I wanted to give them like an award for being there, like make them happy to be at school, you know? Maybe they want to be the flyest person or the prettiest girl, the livest fraternity, sorority, so best dorm hall, like I gave them an opportunity to be lit. Like
it's funny because I know a few kids from Mercy who transferred to Bridgeport, and a lot of it was because they was like, yo, they got events there that we don't have it.
Yeah, I used to turn it upside down, bro.
Yeah, you did things, and you did things not only in the school. You did like parties there. You stole parties, crazy parties.
I started October 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Ciroc versus Henny. October, we was lit. So we was drinking Ciroc. I'm like, yo, it's October. I got a bunch of Ciroctober.
Does that go to now? Like they still doing those parties right now?
Like when I was locked up. I got on the phone, yo, I got to do this. They did it. Sent me the money in my commissary.
Wow.
So we on number 8. Next year, I think it's number 9 next year.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yo, you came a long way, bro. Like, what would you tell the you now of the you of 2012?
Like, reword the question, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
Like, if you can go back in time and see the you of 2012 and the direction you was heading. What would you say to them? Like the 2012 you not knowing that you was gonna end up in jail, not have to take it the hard way. Like
I would have told me, but I wouldn't have listened. But I would have told me to sit down, like you wildin', you gonna end up in jail. Like people told me, I didn't listen though. So I can't really say because I'm telling you I wouldn't have listened. Like there's no way I would have listened. Cause I was getting money, like a fly car, all the girls. It was like yo, but I had a whole bunch of beef. It was like
do you and when you was in jail, was it like did it inspire you to write more, or did it make you be like, was it like something that hindered you from writing? Because some people when they get locked up, they say like, yo, I got bars. But some people be like, there's no inspiration in there.
Nah, bro, I was coming from a loft, getting ready for a final. You know, I was 3 classes away from getting my master's. You feel me? So I was like really focused, like. I wasn't rapping. I wasn't worried about rap. I was worried about not getting killed. You feel me?
That's real.
Like I couldn't rap. I hear the music and I'm like, yo, I could do that. Like it's not fair. Like I'm better than him. I'm better than that. I got more girls than him. And I know these people that blew up, like Cardi B and Hood Celebrity. I'm like, damn, like I was just with them.
I know you can't wait for the day you run into Cardi or Hennessy or something like that. So you can.
Yeah, that's like, I'm gonna run down like. I started this.
Can I ask you, what did you major in college?
Which one, masters or criminal?
Both.
I got my bachelor's in criminal justice because I wanted to be a lawyer. So I had a bunch of friends and everybody was going to jail, like, and I was the only one that wasn't going to jail. So I figured I could build a law firm in my hood and like help everybody.
That's dope.
So I got my degree. I went to an interview at FAMU in Florida, and I walked in and some dude, he was kind of girly, like I don't know if he was gay or whatever. I mean, I walked in there. He was really feminine. He was like, "Oh my God, this thug is in here. Get him out of there." I'm like, "Yo, homie, I'm probably smarter than you." Like, so when I left there, I'm like, I need more like accolades, so they would take me serious. You feel me? Like the bachelor's ain't gonna do it. So I interned at a law firm. I finished that, and then I went back for my master's, and so I could get the accolades, so I could go back to law school. Like they can't dub me because I'm black with braids and a scar. Like.
Right.
They gotta respect what I'm doing, but I ended up going to jail. I mean, like
saying like when you say it like that,
like
now, but how like when your first single, it feels like it's like a welcome home kind of single. Like if you hear it's good vibes, it's a summertime tune. It's something that's like you missed it because it's Bad Bitches Only, BBO.
Yeah.
So like I know it's.
I'm on mainstream time. Like, I mean, I'm on mainstream flow, but I'm on an underground circuit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the hood. Like, I'm not, like, I'm a nobody right now. Like, I mean, I'm me and I'm popular, but I'm not getting millions of dollars. So, if I could put out quality stuff in the hood, eventually it's gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? So, we came with BBO. I mean, BBO, I've been on that since
before.
How did that come about? Like, what was your thoughts of like actually creating that with BBO?
I was thoughts of Bad Bitches Only, bro.
You just thought about it, you just like, yo, you know what, I'm just gonna
like
BBO, Bad Bitches Only.
My boy brought me the beat and we put it together. Feel me? I made sure the flow was tight and we laid it down. That's why I met Black Rhino, because he was feeling that, you know? He was feeling that. Like, he seen the work and he's like, nah, I gotta get with him. So,
so you never mess with a 5? Everything you mess with always a dime?
Nah, I'm not. I ain't even. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, lately, yeah, but I mean, from like 2012 on, yeah, I ain't doing nothing under a 7, bro. Nothing under a 7.
Okay, so we rate girls, yeah.
We met. You know what I'm saying? Like
here Philly go.
Oh man.
Here Philly go. Nah, but it's dope because it's like your BBO. Did you even know it's because you use Big Business Only too?
Yeah, I changed it from Bad Bitches Only because I was in college. It wasn't marketable. I mean, it was marketable, but it's too ratchet. You feel me? So when I got to my master's program, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can make it official. So I'm like, everybody want to say Bad Bitches Only. I'm gonna say Big Business Only because ain't nobody on that type of time.
I like that a lot better.
Another thing, it was like I was doing a lot of events and I was investing a lot of my money. So you gotta respect it because this is big business over here. I'm a win-or-loss dude. Like I take sacrifices. Like I do what it do.
You're a risk taker.
Yeah, I'm a big risk taker.
You gotta take risk. Yeah.
I mean, so if I put up 10 grand, I don't know if I'm gonna get the 10 grand back, but I know it's gonna be lit and I'm gonna push forward whether I lose it or not.
Sure, I hear that, bro.
So, who inspires you to make music? Like, do you have any?
I got
artists?
my like I wouldn't say mentor because I don't know him, but the person I look up to is Puffy, like, cause
he's a businessman.
He went to Mount St. Michael. I went to Mount St. Michael. He graduated from there. He went to Howard. I went to Bridgeport, and I had an artist, and he had Biggie, and I threw all the parties in Bridgeport. He threw the parties in Howard, like. But he ain't go to jail, so I was more like in the hood, like I was trying to be me, you know. He stayed focused. He more stayed focused. I was halfway in and halfway out. I mean, he paid his dues. Don't get me wrong, but my dues were way like rougher than his.
So it's funny because I was listening to your records while I was at work today, right? So a few of my coworkers was like, "Yo, he kind of remind me." Low key of the East Coast version of Nipsey Hussle.
Yo, some girl be posting Nipsey and Nunu, and she always like mood. I'm like, yo, that's the only reason you rock with me? Like, what's up, bro?
Yo, it's funny because you got like you a rapper, but you got your head on your shoulders and you lived that life before, so it relates. So when she said that, I was like, yo, that's actually pretty good. Like,
I don't want to be nuts. So I want to be K. I want to be BBO Flock. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Like, we all want to make a name, and I know you, dog. You already doing a hell of a job at it. So trust me, it's gonna happen, man. Pray and hard work. And yo, how did you and Black Rhino like come together? Was it you said From the Bad Bitches Only record?
Yeah, that did it for him. Cause I mean, I walked in there. I was like a week home. I walked in there. They don't know me. Like I seen him. I'm like, yo, hold on. That's everybody treated him like he was regular. I'm like, yo, bro, you the reason I caught my case. Cause you rapping all that gang shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was young, like wilding, like, and he laughing, but nobody was really paying him giving him the respect that I feel like he deserved. You feel me? So, and he jacked it, like he was liking that. So, and he liked the song. He was like, yo, we gonna work. I'm like, all right, I got a beat. I'm gonna go find a beat. Came back with the beat. We was vibing, and it came out a really good song. To do that, did he charge you to be on the record, or you charged him, or was it just like? Nah, he ain't charged me. I had to pay for the beat in the studio and all of that, and and we just made it happen. Feel me?
Yeah. So who decided on going on this tour recently?
I had the Buffalo move, and he had the Cleveland move. So Buffalo was 8 hours away, and Cleveland was 3 hours away from Buffalo. So we was like, all right, we can knock both of them out in one shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope.
It was crazy though.
How was the tour? Like, how'd the tour go? Was it selling out? Was it packed, or was it like?
It was, the first one was super packed. It was a college party. The first one. The second one was somewhere in the hood, bro. I'm like, yo, this about to get me killed. Like, I'm out here like in Cleveland. Some girl tried to line me up, yo, bro. That joint was crazy. Like, wow. But Buffalo, it was lit, bro. Like. Girls, I know you from way back, I used to write you, leaving me on scene. Yo,
that's the
heard you, like, I mean, we going in the car and it's like 5 girls and like, yo, I'm trying to go. There was so many girls in the car, I had to go find another ride with another girl, bro. It was crazy, bro.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened to you while you was like performing or going on tour? Anything like that?
Girls throwing me their room key.
Wow.
I've been doing shows, you feel me? Like, I mean, Buffalo was crazy. I mean, I got some, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but like, that wasn't the craziest. Room keys, like, I used to do a lot of college stuff with me and Slim back in the day.
Yeah, so y'all used to do like homecomings, like Howard homecoming and stuff like that?
Nah, we ain't touched. We was doing like Sacred Heart, Fairfield. We was UConn.
Oh, so y'all more
Connecticut.
CT.
Yeah, and a little bit in New York, like, but we ain't had the money to do nothing. You feel me? And then it was like we was living like halfway in, halfway out. So, like, I mean, like, we was living wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, we paid though. We paid for that.
Yeah. So I see you got BBO Empire now, right?
Yeah.
When did that start? Was it always that, or did you just make it
BBO
like
BBO Empire? It was BBO Boys. It was BBO Entertainment. BBO Empire is like, I'm working with a couple people, and like my investor, like, he's on Empire time. So I'm like, yo, all right, we got the Empire, BBO Empire. It sound good and it look good. So
yeah, it's definitely marketable because
I like it a lot.
Yeah, OD. First of all, the logo y'all got fire for BBO Empire. Do you have any other artists that's under it?
Yeah,
or is it just you?
Yeah. I got a few of them. I got Reem Dollars. He's like.
I heard him sound like The Weeknd.
He's the dominant dirt. Like, you say he sound like The Weeknd. He's really like a battle rapper. It's just he's so good. Like, it's just, I gotta tell you, we on mainstream time. Like, if you want to hear some Jada, he's like Jadakiss. That's really him. Like, so people be like, yo, why you? He like, yo, bro, I gotta spit what's gonna make it. Like, what's gonna pop. Feel me? So the I Don't Care, he harmonizing. He's on the second verse of the BBO too. He the one. I mean, I'm like Diddy, like I said. You know what I mean? He's like a Mace or a Biggie and Slim. Like, I'm more like like I do it for my artists, but since I got arrested and I came home, I'm more focused on putting my stuff out there because I got to lead the way. You understand what I'm saying? Because I tried to take the back seat and it didn't work. I mean, Slim was the one, but I mean, it didn't work. He got loud.
Did you? I'm my fault to cut you off.
Yeah, bro, you good.
Did you from being behind the walls and now? Do you feel like your mindset definitely changed?
Yeah, my mindset is way different. Like, it's way different. Like I'm like a dog that's starving. Like right now. Like before I just thought I was the man. Like everything was whatever. Now I'm a go get it. I always would go get it, but I'm gonna get it right now. Like 200-300% harder than I ever went to go get anything.
Yeah.
I mean, cause I know they could try to take it away, but I was a good guy. Like I was a good guy. I helped people. I ain't deserve what they did to me. But they threw me in there. They knew I changed my life around. They ain't cared, you know.
What's your I see you posted some of your summertime goals, which is dope. A lot of people don't realize you need to have short-term goals to reach to your long-term goal.
Yeah.
I seen you put you want to get your master's degree.
Yeah.
And how important is that for you?
It means a lot, bro. Cause I told you I was 3 classes away, you know, and.
That's like one semester.
Yeah, I had one. I was gonna walk the stage. I was gonna. But yeah, that's my goal. I mean, I really was trying to put enroll to get my master's, but it was too long. So I just put master's. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be taking summer classes?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, they due to the charge that I got charged with, and I took the charge. It's messing up my financial aid. But with that, I wasn't supposed to take the charge, but I wanted to get out of jail. Like if I didn't take the charge, I would have had to wait a whole nother year to try to fight it down and get a misdemeanor or something. But I wasn't trying to sit in jail for a whole nother year, so I took the felony.
So I seen also unless you said you want to get a Porsche by the summer.
Yeah, that's
how far are you from that Porsche right now?
Oh, Porsche.
I ain't far. I'm far because my license is suspended. So I got it, boy. If I had my license, I'd trade my car in and put another 5,000 on it. I have it, bro. You feel me?
What color Porsche you looking to get?
All white, man.
All white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna get dirty easy.
That's all right. Even if it's dirty, it's still a Porsche. You can't say nothing to it.
I hear that. Yo, you got I see you also. You got the documentary. I did my homework, boy. You got the documentary.
I did my homework, boy.
You got the documentary, man. Like how did that come about? And is it?
Alright, so that was a work from God. Like this happened. Like I was in the cell, you know, and they used to protest because a lot of people know the story. Like I was in school, and they came and got me from Connecticut for a Bronx case. And I've been living in Connecticut for 5 years. So, and there was no evidence on me to really sit there and hold me. It was a lot of people lying. You know, what they said I did, I ain't do. I mean, I might have got away with some stuff, but what they hit me with, I ain't do.
What they say you did?
I could talk about it. Now my cases though, they said I shot at a couple people and I got shot shooting at people. It never happened though. I never got shot before. So in the court of law, you not supposed to be able to do that. You know, I got my bachelor's of criminal justice. So, but with the government,
was probably upset like how you went to school for all that and you seen them how corrupted they are, and it's like, yo, you're not supposed to be doing this.
They was trying to break me, but I ain't break. But in the end, the judge respected it. Like he seen what was going on because it was 120 people. They split it up, 58 on my side, 60 something on the other side. So while it's mayhem and everybody got to go to court, he's not paying attention to you. He just look at a number, and he listens to what his people, the prosecutor, is saying about you, and whatever they saying, it don't even matter what you gotta say. You feel me? So that's in the beginning. Now I sat up for 2 years. So, before, when I was going to get sentenced, now he's focused on me. So now he's looking at the case and he's like, yo, something's not adding up because I never got arrested before, and everything on my PSI and my rap sheet was good stuff. You feel me? So he like, yo, I can't throw him in jail for 5 to 10 years. I can't do that. So
trying to give you 10 years?
Yeah, that was my first offer, 10 years.
Yeesh, man.
So
That's not right.
So keep going with how with the documentary.
Alright, so I'm in the cell and I get mail. Cause before the mail camp, they was doing protesting. So they protest like 150 people outside, like bells and signs and all of that. So they was shut down the jail. I mean, cause like we see them protesting. It's a lot of us in there and we wilding. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like everybody feels some type of way. We about to do time for like baby stuff. They give us John Gotti charges, and we wasn't like John Gotti. We was all like everybody wasn't like me. I was probably one of the most independent out of my whole group because I was out of town, lived in my own house, Beamer, you feel me? But a lot of us lived with our moms, you understand what I'm saying? They try to give us the RICO charge that John Gotti and them got, and John Gotti and them was millionaires, you understand what I'm saying? And we ain't have no money, so they basically just took us off the street, you feel me? So they was protesting hard, and one of the protesters like used to send letters. But there was one specific protester that took her time out. It was a blank white card, and she drew something on it. She used her marker to write, and it was like it touched me because it's like when you in there, you don't really get like outside of your family. It's like you feel like people don't care about you.
Yeah.
Right. So for me to see that, and she took her time to do that, like it wasn't easy. So I'm telling you, like it took effort. Like it took effort. And she was in my court dates, like in the back. I didn't even know who she was. So I couldn't put a face to her till I got released. She heard I got released, I mean, and she pulled up on me like, yo, like your story's crazy. Like, I mean, I just graduated from Columbia University and I'm trying to do something big on the RICO, and your story is just like, so we gonna do this, we gonna put it in the film festival, and we gonna put it in the doc fest, and we gonna see how far it could go. Once she touch the doc fest, she gonna try to put it on Netflix. So, I mean, my story crazy though. Like, so.
That's what's up, bro.
Yo, trust me, I know. Bro, I've been following you since we was youngin', so I know you've been through a lot of ups and downs. Is there any, when is the film festival?
She says it's an 8-month project, so, I mean, I've been out for like 3 months, so I guess 5 more months of recording and stuff.
Dude, how it's like they come to they pull up on you every day, every other day?
They came to, first we did an interview, then they interviewed a couple of my co-defendants, like my friends, like, and they interviewed my mom, you know, my son. They was there at my sentencing. They came to my welcome home party. They gonna come to more events, so they gonna show like the life that I was living, you feel me? Like, it ain't gonna be a bunch of guns and drugs like they was trying to make it. It's gonna be positive stuff. You know, like my evidence was full of like positive stuff, like my pink and white. Then I'm like, yo, look at this, like music videos and all that. Like everybody come to me, yo, I seen your stuff. I'm like, yo, but this is what they using against me. You feel me? Because I was with some real some real stingers. You feel me? I was around some real gangsters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I know that ties into like it's what's going on out here, especially with young black men. When you watch the Khalif Browder story, or when you see what just happened to Stephon Clark in Sacramento. Yeah. So does that stuff, like when you look at that stuff, does it like resonate with you and get you angry?
Nah, I'm more like I'm kind of a mind my own business type of guy, you know, because I got my own problems to be. It bothers me, but it's like, what can I do? Is like, it's gonna really bug me out. Like Trump as president bothers me. What can I do, bro?
Word.
You understand?
That bothers me the most, bro.
There's nothing I can do. There was nothing I could do about what happened to me. So, like I said, my mind, my mental, like it changed. Like it's not. Before I go on a rant, yeah, we gonna do this, and now it's like, nah. Heard you, do your thing. I'm gonna do mine.
What about what you got to say about the young black kids who coming up and growing up just like you? You know what I'm saying? You think, is there a way for you to hit them affect them in a way differently than the average person who never been through what you've been through can? Yeah, because I've been through it. Like, you can see it in my face. Like, I'm not one of those dudes like you just talking about it, never. But I've been through it all. Like, every
all of the movies you done seen, we done been through it. Like, so for me to pick up and try to do right, I mean, it's on them to listen, but I could tell them, like I told you, I did to stop the violence. I was going around Bridgeport, like talking to the kids, like, yo, I mean, you want to do good, stay in school, look at my car, like I'm living good now. Then, like, I get locked up. They come into the school looking for me, and I'm in jail. It's like I'm a walking contradicting. So for me to come back out and tell them, like, yo, I mean, I was just like you, bro. You could do better. Like, they gotta understand. It's not like they gonna, like I told you, when I was 20 in 2012, I wasn't listening, bro. I wasn't listening at all. I mean, but I could try. I mean, I could try hard too.
Yeah, so
I can do.
Not to bring up his man's Tekashi again, because in his interview, he said, he was like, yo, nobody ever pull up on me, because he has a line sound like 6'9" this and 6'9" that. You know what 6'9" that? Yeah, like, so he put his address in the song. So I remember Charlamagne was like, yo, you shouldn't do that, bro. Like, you know, you trying, your time gonna come, somebody gonna try you. He like, no,
give them some time.
Yeah,
they'll come find
and he like, nah, it ain't happened to me. So you feel like the young kids listening to Tekashi might get some younger kids hurt, or you feel like, you know, do what you do?
Nah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna get people hurt, but that's what's making him the bag.
I mean, there was a video that I was watching today with like this 7-year-old kid that was like maybe even younger than 7, like spitting lines from Tekashi and holding a knife, and it's kind of like, you know, what? I don't know. I just kind of feel like sometimes it says a lot, like, you know, what you have in your videos, and it could affect the youth of today.
I definitely agree with that.
That video was crazy.
I definitely agree with that. Like, sometimes you can.
That's your man's though, Shaq. 6'9".
Listen. That's the homie. I love his music. Don't get me wrong. I love his music. That's where I stand at. But I definitely agree with what you're saying as far as, you know, you look at somebody as a role model and then you start copying or start, you know, idolizing what they do. But to me, it's just all about the music, and I like his music personally. I don't find nothing wrong with his music. Some people be like, oh, you know, he's whack, blase, blase. Yeah, I think it's just the image that
you can't like his music and then ignore his videos. Like, you can't say it's all about the music, because then his videos, you know, like, that's who he is too. So sometimes it's like, yeah, you have the music, but then you have who he's portraying to be in the videos.
So real, like, I mean, you might see that, but deep down, like, I heard some speculation about son, like, he was like Crip before, and he used to do church things, and this joint is just entertainment, bro. Son is probably a weirdo. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why I wanted to ask you about that too.
At the end of the day, bro, they just trying to make some money, bro, and feed their family. So he gonna go on the thing and say whatever that's gonna get him a couple likes, bro.
Yeah, but then I feel like the youth of today don't even really realize that just may be entertainment. And they're like, oh, okay, well, if he's walking around doing this and he's making money, he's only, what, like 21? Yeah. And the youth of today could be like, yo, 16 going on, whatever. They're like, oh, all right, well, if that's the type of time he's on and that's how he's getting his money, then I might as well just be on the same wave. Like, that's what people like, and not realizing that it's for entertainment. Yeah. And the media will glorify that because it is about money.
I definitely agree with what you're saying, Philly. But to understand that there's a lot of rappers that's out there that's like, they're not on the same type of time as Tekashi, but they're somewhat, you know, you have rappers that's doing gangster music, you have people that's doing trap music, you have people that's doing straight positive music. There's a whole bunch of different things. And nowadays, and no lie, you have Migos that's killing it right now. I mean, granted, you know, they have some positive tracks or whatever, but you gotta realize Migos, I mean, if you view them as a positive role model, then go ahead. But you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna be talking about gang activities, joining the gang, and, you know, it is gonna be questionable.
I think the thing that bothered me the most was seeing just like how many guns, and like, it's like maybe he's not promoting violence so much with his lyrics, but his videos promotes violence. And we're in like the the age right now where like that's not something we should be messing with. Like we trying to keep young black and brown people alive, and there's just so much things going on in the media and in society with like police brutality for him to be having videos with guns, and it's almost like, well, like, yeah, maybe that's not on your mind, that's not your responsibility to be a role model for the youth. Like Rihanna says all the time, she's not a role model. You know what I mean? But I just feel like you are on TV, like you have a lot of people watching you right now, and this is where we are right now. We want to save our brown and black youth, and you over here waving guns, and all of you guys got guns, and it's just kind of wild. I feel like, well, where are you? Like you don't know what's going on in the world.
I agree with you, but I agree, but I disagree at the same time. Just because kids play Grand Theft Auto all the time. Kids play video games.
Facts.
You can't go by what you want. I played Grand Theft Auto my whole life. I watched Bad Boys. I watch all these movies, shoutouts, everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your own mind. So kids got to learn to not be followers and be leaders as well.
So also when they parents, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, you a kid. Like I said, it is entertainment. Yeah, it's wrong to be doing all of that, but that's how he making his millions. You understand now?
Yeah.
The child, like, if he's brought up right,
making money.
You feel me? If he's brought up right, he gonna know I can't do that. Like, I'm not supposed to do that. Like, but if he's not, that's you can't blame nobody but the people that he came from, like the family or the environment, bro. If you watch something, you want to be a copier or a follower, and you do it because you seen it. What type of man are you? That's not. Or even when I was a kid, bro, I'm not a follower. Like, I was never a follower. I wanted to do what I did. Like, that was on me, because I come from a good home. Like, nurse, the engineer, couple houses in Florida. It was just, I wanted to be in the streets. Like, I come home, my mom's at work, I don't want to be inside. So I'm going outside. Like, I mean, I get the rapping. We was waving guns and all that, but we not waving guns because we want the kid to wave guns. We waving guns because that's how we living.
Right. That's his life. So he's being true to him. He's being true to himself, and I see that too. So it's almost like, it's hard. It's like I could imagine that's his environment. Like, you can't expect someone to talk about something they don't know about. Yeah. If that's what he knows about and that's who he is, then that's his truth. And we could only respect his art and his expression and his truth.
And you see, like, and it's crazy, and I just thought about it just now. Tekashi 6ix9ine, like, you gotta view this. Chief Keef is drill. Like, he was one of like the first rappers that kind of like made it cool to be drill. Like, you see a lot of young people rapping Chief Keef lyrics or just bringing up Chief Keef in general. Chief Keef is not a bad rapper at all. But, like, he's also viewed as a bad image. And, a lot of people was like, oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's a bad image. But you been had rappers that been, provoking bad image. And, putting themselves out as, someone that's, like, about that life.
I think what bothers me so much about him is, like, he does so much good stuff for the community, and he's against bullying, and that's part of, why he stands out the way he does. And host the 6ix9ine. I love what 6ix9ine stands for. I think that's really, really dope. It's the same way, either way you look at it. This is what it is. This is who I am. I'm going to be, the same person all the time. And I really like that. It's really transparent. But then again, it's like, then you have this, it's almost like, it's interesting. But I respect him. I respect it overall.
Oh, just looking, he just trying to get to the bag.
Word.
So he was on the floor
months.
sleeping.
It took him months, overnight, like, millions.
Yeah, like, he just wants that cash. So whatever he gonna do to get there, he gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
what
it is. Like, so he ain't worried about somebody else's kid following him. He worried about that check. Like,
but anyways, enough about 6ix9ine. So what are your next projects coming up?
Well, like I said, I got the UB Grammys, and I got we going back on the road. We going to CT, then we going to Rockland. We opening up for her celebrity. I'm working with the Kappas on some party up in CT. Then we got my birthday party.
Hey.
We gotta give back in the projects that we got indicted at. So, cause I'm trying to show, but I got a team. Like, we got indicted, so we trying to, like, show the jacks that we not as bad as they made us seem in the news and on the TV. So we gonna give back book bags and pens.
Oh shoot!
Give back book bags and pens and like stuff like that to the kids. Feel me? And then we gonna come back to my neighborhood down the hill. We gonna do the same thing. So there's a bunch of things going on. Then fall time, I go back to school. We got back to school parties.
Sorry about that, y'all. Your boy almost got a ticket live
we
on air.
We don't need no tickets. We don't need
live
no tickets.
on
Yonkers
air.
is crazy out here with them tickets.
Live on air.
And that's the guy we do not like.
Yo, can we get, you think we gonna get a mixtape out of you?
Yeah, K-Murda vs. Flock, bro. DJ Self. I mean, like K-Murda vs. BBO Flock. It's like I'm trying to transition into like that's who I was when I was younger. I'm trying to transition into a more cleaner cut image, you feel me? So I got Self on board though. I mean, and DJ Lang and Cranberry. We gonna do it right, but they gotta wait for it. It's gonna take some time. A little bit more time.
Got you. Yo, you do we see it besides the mixtape? You selling the album soon?
If I get a deal, I mean, yeah, why not? But
would you ever think about going independent?
I'm independent right now, bro. I do everything on my own.
Would you want to keep it that way?
Nah, I don't want to keep it that way, bro. It's too much, bro.
Too stressful?
Let people say whatever they want, bro. Give me 10 mil, I'll give it back to you. Let me flip it. I'll flip it. I'll go build I'll go open up that law firm, like with that 10 mil. I'll go open up a grocery store in my hood, like salons, barbershops, and I'll make that bread back. So I ain't stressed. Like, I'd rather work for a record label than go work for a construction company.
I hear that.
I mean, I got a felony, bro, so.
Alright,
So, how can we find you? We about to wrap up real soon.
At BBO Boys, BBOBOYZ, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, K-Murda, K-A Murda. I mean, SoundCloud was busting for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, K-Murda, KYMURDA. iTunes, we got Free My Guys.
Yo, Philly, what's going on in the gallery this week?
All right, so what's going on in the gallery? Again, shout out to Blue Door Gallery for letting us host Rose Above It podcast here as one of our biggest, proudest sponsors. So right now, this show, y'all could really just see like what's going on, I guess, behind us. But the whole exhibition is called Clayworks. And Clayworks is going to be up until May 6th. And it is ceramic artists from all over. And then Blue Door welcomes all people to be in their exhibition. So the next exhibition to submit to is called Threadworks. And that's kind of like a quilting type of exhibition with quilts or just things working with thread and material. But that'll be June 16th. You can do a call for artists for there. And the deadline is June 1st and the opening is June 16th. The next show coming up after Clayworks is called Cross Currents, and it's a collaboration with Mount St. Vincent College. So that's kind of like a closed show. It's for like mostly the students. Blue Door Gallery has a monthly open mic. I'm actually the founder of it.
Yeah, shout out to you, Phil.
I got some legacies too that keeps on going. So I was the founder, and they still got it going on. It's every last Friday of the month. So the next one is April 27th. Also, there's a few events happening in Blue Door. April 21st is greeting cards for kids. So every Saturday we have children workshops here in Blue Door Gallery. So April 21st is greeting cards. April 28th is rock painting. May is some puzzle writing, and May 12th is kaleidoscopes. And what else is going on? There is, when is this? April 15th. There is a workshop called Childbirth Education Workshops. This is pretty dope. Childbirth Education Workshop. So I guess if you are...
Sounds like something's gonna make me queasy.
So if you're an expecting mother, this is a workshop that you should be at. And this is pretty cool that Blue Door is doing this. So Blue Door is a community art gallery, and they're really trying their best to be more involved in the community. I remember a time when I was here, I started working here at 16. And I became the Blue Door assistant manager, and I became the program coordinator. And a lot of people used to knock on the door and ask if they could come in, or they'll ask if you got to pay to come in. And I always thought that was so wrong. Like, we're a part of the community. Like, how do we become more?
It's free, so come check it.
Free 99.
Yo, if you do poetry, if you rap, if you beatbox, do anything of that sort, man, come here. You draw anything, paint. Check this out, man. Yo, K, last thing we gonna ask you before we get up out of here, man. What's the biggest thing you rose above, man?
The system, bro.
Yes.
System, bro.
Yo, bro, you got a lot of work ahead of you. I know you're gonna be great. I know you're gonna stay blessed, bro. And you are, yo, I'm watching you, bro. You're an inspiration for real. It's why you our first guest.
No, you definitely inspire me, 100%.
Bro, talk.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks y'all for having me.
I'm looking forward to that documentary.
Of course,
right? Definitely.
I appreciate it a lot. I mean, you see, I was on time, you know.
Yeah,
straight on time. I was like,
but I really appreciated the opportunity to be around y'all. I mean, I'm open. Like, I'm here to, like, tell y'all what's going on, like, my real truths, you feel me? So I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course, bro. Anytime, man. But I'm gonna just say, y'all, this is Rose Above It Podcast, episode 1. We signing off right now, y'all, all right?
Hey.
The hash. Got a couple hundreds on me right now. You ain't talking money, nigga, pipe down. All this good weed I smoke got me too lazy. Had to cut that whole bitch off because she too crazy. I got a couple bins on right now. I don't know what to do with it.